Hey everybody, Kendra here. So I wanted to talk about the recent post about birth control. I have a lot of birth control posts. I've got a blog, and then I say a lot, but I've got a few videos on birth control and why it's so bad for you. It's been bad for you for a really long time. And they hand it out like candy for acne, for issues like menstrual issues, whenever really the root cause of these things shouldn't be should be looked at, and you shouldn't be getting birth control for that. So there are some populations that are different, and I would like to also honor those populations. Okay, so no, I don't think that birth control should be handed out like candy to people. Like, here you go, this will fix all your problems. Bye, see you later. I think that doctors need to educate their patients on whole body health, how to get rid of acne without giving them birth control, going to the root of the issue, how to help normalize your menstrual cycles, getting to the root of the issue. And I think they should educate their clients on different forms of contraception, not just birth control. There are many forms of contraception. And I have gone through a few forms of contraception. I was going to do a diaphragm, then I was like, nope. And then I did the copper IUD, and that actually gets rusty inside of you. So I got that out. And then I just was like, well, I guess I'm using condoms. And so a lot of people have latex allergies, but there's condoms without latex. There are many types of condoms out there now that are healthier if you're worried about the spermicide and all of that, all of the things, right? The unnatural parts of that hurting you. There's a lot of things out there that can help you not get pregnant. Now, there needs to be education around STIs. Condoms help prevent STIs. And yes, they should be being used, right? So the other thing is the special populations I was talking about. There are populations where people are sex workers as a profession. And to me, these populations need birth control. Birth control for people who are repeatedly sexually assaulted or know that they're going to be sexually assaulted. And they're living a life where that happens all of the time. I'm not normalizing it or minimizing it. I'm just saying that it happens, and those populations are out there. So yes, having birth control readily available for these individuals, ideal. Youngsters who are not going to ask the person to wear a condom because that happens. And the guy says, well, it decreases my sensitivity and I can't feel it. It doesn't feel as good. Let's not wear a condom. And then the girl's going to say, yeah, okay, that's fine. So, yep, that person on birth control, please. So you're not having an underage person having a kid. Anyway, so like those kinds of things. And I get that there's religion and all of that stuff, but my goodness, as a society, I think we really need to get with the program and be like, okay, you know what? You're either going to get an STI or you're going to get pregnant if you're not doing these things. And I guess if that's what you want to do, then that's totally fine. But there are populations where birth control is obviously needed. And having a right to reproductive health is something that women have fought for and we're still fighting for. Just so annoying. It really is. But what's even more annoying is that we're also not treated like humans and like we matter, like our health matters. There's a recent study that's like women are finally being tested on and stuff like that. Like we're finally doing tests on women, and there's so many things out there. Like intermittent fasting is different for women than men, but everyone just goes with the man's point of view on it. They're not aware that it's different for women because we have hormones. We have before we start our menstruation cycle, when we're on our menstruation cycle, before we go menopause, after menopause, and then there's so many more things. Women are complex and we're amazing. And it's just amazing to me that just now this is what's happening. I mean, I'm really happy about it, but it's baffling, honestly. So please question your doctors. Doctors are not the end all be all. They are not gods. They are people who spend a lot of money on a degree, and that's great, but they don't know everything, and everyone's bodies are different. So if you're just on birth control just to be on birth control and none of these other factors are affecting you, like the special populations I talked about, figure out something different. Because I got off birth control and my whole life changed. I felt better. I smelled things differently. I tasted things differently. Luckily, never got a blood clot because I do have issues with that in my family. But, you know, yeah, so start becoming sovereign and interdependent and not being mad about it, right? Like, it's annoying and you can be mad and be annoyed, but really you're just wanting to do what's best for you and figure out what that is, because we live in a big, wide world of many options. So just look at your options and then start really getting to know yourself and know what you need. And if you're having an issue that the doctor said that only birth control can fix, figure out different things, like different ways of eating for acne, or different things that could help balance out your hormones. Different tests you can have the doctor do for your thyroid or hormones if you have the money, like those kinds of things. Okay. So just take care of yourself, ask questions, and yeah, just respect the beautiful body that's yours. So if you value the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. And please pick up my book, 47 Simple Wellness Tips for the Body, Mind, and Soul, found on Amazon. The link is below. Bye.